From the PEP Radio Newsroom, this is the Daily News Blast for July 13th, 2026. These are the stories we are covering at this hour. The United States and Iran are vying for the Strait of Hormuz, the waterway key to global energy supplies in the latest attacks. The United States and Iran each asserted Monday they controlled the Strait of Hormuz after a weekend of attacks stretching across the wider Middle East, further threatening any diplomacy to end the war. The attack, sparked by Iran striking a container ship in the strait off the coast of Oman, again underlined that the waterway that once saw a fifth of the world's trade crude oil and natural gas pass through it remained the key issue in negotiations. The narrow mouth of the Persian Gulf has seen shipping disrupted since the start of the war as Iran maintained a chokehold on it by attacking commercial vessels around it, intimidating shippers. Iran and the U.S. are nearly at the midway point of the 60-day period of an interim deal that was supposed to set up talks for a permanent end to the war. Instead, it has devolved into a series of attacks over the strait and its future, worrying world leaders the Iran war fully could resume. A return to full-scale hostilities would have catastrophic consequences, United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres said in a statement. Turning to news in the United States, Lindsey Graham's journey from a pool hall to the heights of political power has completely crumbled. Why? Well, he's dead. Lindsey Graham, the garrulous son of South Carolina pool hall owners, rose to become a fixture on the global stage and one of the most prominent advocates of American military might in the United States Senate. A former military lawyer who reached the rank of colonel in the Air Force, the wisecracking Graham was known for his Southern drawl, political flexibility, and reliably hawkish stance on foreign policy. He ran for the Republican presidential nomination in 2016 as a determined opponent of Donald Trump, then became one of the new president's staunchest allies. In his typical high-energy manner, Graham had just returned to Washington from a trip to Ukraine, having announced a deal with the Trump administration for a new package of sanctions against Russia. He was due to appear on NBC's Meet the Press on Sunday to discuss it. And Trump appeared in the senator's place. I just can't believe it, Trump said. He was like a member of the family. Graham died Saturday night after what a preliminary report from the Washington, D.C. Medical Examiner's Office said was a tear in his aorta stemming from the hardening of his arteries. Lindsey Graham was 71. And in other news about the U.S. Senate, Mitch McConnell says a fall led to his hospitalization, breaking weeks of silence about his health condition. Senator Mitch McConnell on Sunday revealed for the first time that a fall led to his hospitalization, breaking the silence about his condition after weeks of mounting speculation about the Kentucky Republican's health. McConnell, age 84, said in a statement that he was briefly unconscious around the time he was first taken to the hospital and has undergone a battery of tests to try and determine what led to his fall. He said he was also treated for mild pneumonia and has been moved to a rehabilitation facility. My doctors have confirmed that I didn't break any bones or suffer a concussion. I didn't have a heart attack or a stroke. I don't have any tumors or hemorrhages, McConnell said, adding that he is now, quote, regaining my strength, end quote. McConnell's statement came on the heels of the unexpected death of his fellow Republican, Senator Lindsey Graham of South Carolina. McConnell said he cannot return to the Senate quite yet. Coupled with Graham's passing, that will temporarily whittle the GOP majority in that chamber down by 2 to 51 to 47 as Republicans try to increase military funding, advance President Donald Trump's agenda, and confirm Trump's nominees. I'm sorry, but it's really hard to believe this story. That's what we know for now, and that's the news at this hour. PEP Radio is available on the Live 365 app, the homepage at paequality.com, Roku, Alexa, and wherever you find streaming radio. Up next, we have the Meadville area weather forecast here on PEP Radio.